Okay, so if you're a kettlebell guy like me, then one of the things that we really want to do is increase our press numbers, right? Because that's the meaning of life, as Fabio Zonin says. It's to be able to lift heavy stuff up over your head or be able to lift heavy stuff up off the floor. So, meaning of life, right? So one of the things that we've got to do is we've got to understand that pressing is a full body exercise. And part of that is about being able to take the power from our lower body and be able to transfer that into our upper body, specifically into our lats, so that we can press heavy stuff over our head. Now, remember that the link between our lower body and our upper body is our core. It is our abs. And so if this linkage point is weak, we're not going to be able to take that power or that force generated by specifically our glutes and transfer that into our lat to be able to press heavy stuff overhead. So one of the things that we really have to do is get comfortable firing our core when we're in that overhead position. And one of the best things to do that I've found is, again, using my handy TRX and doing TRX fallouts. Focusing on locking our ribs down, engaging our core, and squeezing our glutes so that we're able to transfer that energy from our glutes right up overhead. Now you'll notice that a lot of people, when they start pressing stuff overhead, they'll press a lot of the heavy weight from their thoracolumbar junction. So that junction in between your thoracic spine and your lumbar spine, and they start contorting their body and leaning back. And you know that when they're leaning back, they start to lose their abs a little bit, and that dissipates a lot of the energy that you're generating from your lower body into your upper body, specifically into your lats, because by leaning back, we're engaging more of our pecs. If we want to focus more on our delts and on our lats, really creating that shelf to press up overhead, then again, we've got to make sure that that energy transfer is efficient. Best way to do that, again, through our core, and I'll show you how we do that. We're going to do a TRX fallout. And if you notice that when we do a fallout, even when we're doing an ab wheel or if we're doing a rollout with a stability ball, this is our pressing. This is how we end up. So we're always in that overhead position. We've got to make sure that our ribs are locked down again and that our glutes are squeezed. And so if people are pressing and it gets really heavy, then they have a tendency to lean back. So we want to really focus on firing our abs. So if you take a look at when we do a fallout, that's the position that we want to get to and consciously contract our abs so that we get into that overhead position so that we can recruit our core for that efficient energy transfer. So I'll show you what I mean. TRX here, and the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're set. So I'm going to set myself and really lock my ribs down. So I'm firing my abs, squeezing my glutes, and I'm in an ideal pressing stance. So my feet aren't necessarily together. They're where I would want to be where I'm pressing. So that's the principle of specificity, right? That's specific to my pressing stance. So from here, I'm going to fire, keep my shoulders down and back, squeeze my glutes, and now I'm going to bring myself overhead. Get into extension and then come back. And we're creating that tension in our lower body to be able to transfer that into our upper body. And if you focus on doing that, then when you get into that overhead position when you're pressing, so from here all the way through, you can really focus on transferring that energy from your glutes into your upper body. And again, that transfer, the linkage is through your abs. So that's a really great exercise using the TRX to help you improve your press numbers. So who said that a TRX is just for rows or doing funky ab work or anything like that? This is one of the best ways to really improve your pressing numbers because it helps you transfer that energy again from the lower body to the upper body by linking it through the core. So I'm Chris Lopez, kettlebellworkouts.com. If you like this video and you want other ones, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.